everyone, this is Cindy with Creating with the Heart, and today I have a cute card for you guys. I'm still trying to use up scraps, so I'm going to turn on another light. Maybe that'll give us a little bit of light. My light is not good. Anyway, I'm trying to use up scraps, and so I found this paper from Stampin' Up. It came in some kind of scrapping kit, and I kind of took the kits apart and gave the stickers to my kids, and the cardstock, I put my cardstock. And then if I liked the paper, I kept it to use. So if I didn't, I found another use for it. So I really like the paper that I'm using today. And this is the paper. So basically my card is 5.5 by 4 1/4. That's my card base. And then my designer paper piece is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And so I'm just going to layer that down, and I'm going to show you another example of this card, and I used a little bit different product, but it's very similar, so I can show you how you can get a similar look. This is a really good card to reproduce. Just to give you an idea, I mean, if you have all the ingredients to make it, I need to face this towards me. I actually made 12 of these last night. So I figure I probably started about 8, and I finished about, I guess about 10. So in 2 hours I made 12 cards. So it's pretty easy to reproduce, I think. So these I actually, for my mat, I actually used framelits, Stampin' Up! Framelits, the labels. And so I don't know what the size is on these, but they don't really give you sizes, but they coordinate all together. So I cut one in white, one in pink. I ran this one through my Cuttlebug in the Swiss dots, and then I did a little bit of doodling around it because this one sort of needed that. And so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to this, and then I'm going to adhere this to my card base. And I saw a version of this on YouTube, and so this is my version, and it's fabulous. And I cut these trees out of the Art Philosophy from Close to My Heart. It's cut at 3 1/4, and I'm actually going to use this side, okay, for my tree. So it's basically just the coordinating side of this paper, but you can use any color paper that you want. It just doesn't really matter. I think it's going to look cute no matter what, just as long as everything coordinates. And then I'm using this glitter paper from Stampin' Up. Close to My Heart makes it as well. You probably could use Basil. They've got something like that. Die cuts with a view. Anything with this kind of shimmer. And I just cut out Joy, and it's cut at 1.5 inches from Close to My Heart Artiste. And then I put some of these little foam squares. And I'm taking the J off first because I'm actually going to start with the O so I can center myself a little bit. So I'm going to take all these little pieces off and then put this down. So I'm going to put the O right here, and then my J is going to fit right here, and then I'm going to do my Y, and I'll show you. This one was sort of the prototype, and there is my card. Isn't that cute? And so I haven't stamped the inside yet, but that's next. So I thought it was really cute and easy. So what I did with this version, which you can see is a little bit different. I used a different paper. Again, stuff I had in my scrap area. And I used a different green for my tree. And my mat is different. So for this one, I used Elegant Edges. And I used this particular mat, which I cut at 3 1/4. And then I cut the shadow. So when I did that, I didn't need to do any sort of doodling, and it looks just slightly different, but it's the same kind of feel. And I think that they came out really cute. And like I said, these cards can be done in a couple of hours. You can make 12 cards pretty easily. I struggled, the cuddle bugging takes the longest, but I struggled a little bit with my Cricut because I was having problems. I had to update it and stuff, so it was annoying. But anyway, I got it to work, and it came out great. I cut all my trees at one time, then I cut all my letters at one time, and then on this one, when I used elegant edges, I cut out all my mats at the same time, so I had like a little assembly line, then I cuddle bugged everything, and then I put it all together. And so it went really, really quickly. This is Cindy with Creating with a Heart. Thank you for visiting me today.